we don't see it as something that's dangerous to our health. Whereas I think starving yourself is quite dangerous. Most people in society probably wouldn't agree with it. But the fact is, I'm a lot more comfortable. More muscle mass on my frame makes me feel almost as though I have this body of armor on me that I... Prepping for a show that I'm going to be competing in first in the USA and then Canada. When I go shopping, I've got to go shopping with someone else because I can never get it back up over my head past my lats. I'm in the gym, training as usual. And I thought I would do a little clip, especially with Hodge twins. The idea of standing on stage in front of hundreds of people, that was the most frightening thing that I could imagine. On the shoulders, like a size 18, then my back would be a size 16, and then the waist.
Descent into steroid use. Candace, the spunky barmaid, shaking cocktails and swapping banter, all the while nursing a secret dream of a body that screams powerhouse. The gym, with its clinking weight and pumped-up atmosphere, became her escape from the daily grind. But Candace wasn't just after a regular gym glow-up. She had her eyes set on something a bit more controversial: steroids. So there she was, sweating it out in the gym when a fellow trainer dropped a secret ingredient: steroids. Like a clandestine invitation to a secret society of gains, Candace took the bait. The promise of a faster ticket to a jaw-dropping physique proved too tempting to resist, and just like that, her journey down the rabbit hole of body transformation kicked off. Imagine the mix of nerves and excitement buzzing around Candace as she ventured into the world of steroids. The clatter of weights in the background seemed to drown in the echoes of doubts and what-ifs ricocheting in her mind. The gym, once a sanctuary of self-improvement, morphed into the stage of Candace's grand experiment. Steroids, those controversial pixie dust particles of the fitness world, became Candace's secret weapon. It wasn't just about lifting weights anymore. It was about sculpting a version of herself that defied the boundaries of what nature had handed her. As Candace took the plunge into the realm of steroids, her story unfolded like a gripping drama. The gym, with its iron and sweat-soaked air, bore witness to a transformation that went beyond the physical. Little did she know that her choice to crank up the intensity with steroids would lead her down a winding path where the consequences were as unpredictable as her determination was unyielding. And so, the saga of Candace's descent into steroid use became a tale of dreams, risks, and a quest for that picture-perfect version of herself.
Sure that when the bar is coming down, that is hitting mid-chest, not too low, and not too high at the chest. The journey of bodybuilding has been really interesting for me because it's not what I expected. So you're working really squeeze it, slight pause, working on negative on the way back. The first year of competing, I placed second at the British finals, which then encouraged me to want to push myself further.
The physical toll. Buckle up, because Candace's journey into the steroid wonderland turned into a spectacle that would even make Hollywood directors jealous. We're not talking about your average gym glow-up. We're diving headfirst into a narrative that's part superhero origin story, part jaw-dropping transformation. Imagine Candace, the once vivacious bar queen, now boasting facial and body hair that would make even the manliest lumberjack do a double take. But wait, there's more. Her voice didn't just deepen, it hit bass notes that could shake the very foundations of the gym. And as for the monthly visit from On Flow, let's just say it packed its bags and left for good. Now the gym, usually a hub for everyday fitness buffs, became the grand stage for Candace's extraordinary evolution. The clinks of weight were drowned by the symphony of her body undergoing a metamorphosis that defied all norms. Enter the documentary crew, capturing every jaw-dropping moment as Candace transitioned from a slender goddess to a muscular marvel with traits that bordered on the superhuman. But hold on, because Candace's story took an even more mind-boggling twist. It wasn't just about the muscles, it was about the unexpected. The facial hair sprouted like a rebellious garden, and her female private organ? Brace yourself, because it decided to go full superhero and transformed into what could only be described as a miniature male organ measuring about an inch. Yes, you heard that right. The gym, once a realm of sweat and determination, now hosted a show that went beyond the limits of ordinary body transformations. This wasn't just a fitness journey, it was a blockbuster experience of muscles, metamorphosis, and a touch of the truly extraordinary.
I'm in the gym, training as usual, and I thought I would do a little clip, especially with Hodge twins. The idea of standing on stage in front of hundreds of people, that was the most frightening thing that I could imagine. On the shoulders, like a size 18, then my back would be a size 16, and then the waist. Having people against you and saying that you weren't going to come anywhere, to then winning a world title. Make sure it's top of the movement, that you're really squeezing your chest muscle. That's the muscle that we're working.
Mental struggles. Brace yourselves for the roller coaster that is Candace's mental battleground with steroid addiction. This isn't your typical struggle. It's a gripping saga of determination, setbacks, and a dose of raw vulnerability. So here's the lowdown. Candace, once the lively barmaid, got entangled in the web of steroids, and what started as a quest for the perfect physique quickly spiraled into a full-blown addiction. It wasn't just about lifting weights anymore. It became a daily tango with the controversial substances that now held her in a relentless grip. As the physical changes unfolded, so too did the mental struggles. The gym, once a sanctuary, now echoed with the inner turmoil of a woman grappling with insecurities and the relentless pressure of addiction. Candace, in her pursuit of the ideal body, found herself ensnared in a daily struggle that went beyond the weights and reps. Negative consequences started knocking on her door, but breaking free from the clutches of steroid addiction proved to be even more challenging than a maxed out deadlift. Candace laid bare her insecurities, exposing the raw nerve of vulnerability that lingered beneath the surface. It wasn't just about muscles anymore. It was a battle of control for self-acceptance and an attempt to silence the demons that whispered in the shadows. And oh, let's talk about the impact on the physical desires and drive. It wasn't just a dip, it was a nosedive. The very thing that was once a natural part of life became a casualty of Candace's tumultuous journey. The gym, now a witness to both physical and mental struggles, became the stage for a woman trying to find her way back to a semblance of normalcy. In the mental battleground of steroid addiction, Candace faced more than just a physical toll. She confronted the demons within. The struggle wasn't just about breaking free from the substances, it was about reclaiming her identity, rediscovering her self-worth, and battling insecurities that echoed louder than the clanging of weights.
We don't see it as something that's dangerous to our health, whereas I think starving yourself is quite dangerous. Most people in society probably wouldn't agree with it, but the fact is I'm a lot more comfortable. More muscle mass on my frame makes me feel almost as though I had this body of armor on me that I'm prepping for a show that I'm going to be competing in, first in the USA and then Canada. When I go shopping, I've got to go shopping with someone else because I can never get it back up over my head past my lats.
Unexpected changes. Candace's journey with steroids didn't just stop at gaining muscles. It took a detour in the realm of the truly unexpected, reshaping her appearance in ways that would make even the most seasoned gym goer do a double take. Let's start with the female private organ, or as it's decided to be known in the wild, the mini male organ. Yep, you heard that right. The steroids, in their quest for physique perfection, decided to give Candace's intimate anatomy a makeover. The once inconspicuous female organ swelled up, proudly resembling a petite member of the male anatomy. It's the kind of twist that you would expect in a Hollywood script, but this was Candace's reality. And as if that wasn't enough, the steroids set their sights on her chest. But hold on, this wasn't your typical chest enhancement story. No. The alterations were significant, turning what was once a familiar part of her into a canvas for the unexpected. Candace's chest underwent a transformation that defied the norms, leaving her with an appearance that blurred the lines between traditional femininity and a redefined sense of self. It really makes you wonder, how did these changes affect Candace's self-perception? How did the outside world react to this unexpected metamorphosis?
Train, eat, come back home, eat, sleep, eat. That I would be nervous to go into a coffee shop or anything to do where it was around people. I was really nervous about that. Right, with your bench press, Bench press move. Again, make sure the setup of the machine is correct.
Acceptance or regret. Now buckle up for the wild ride that is Candace's life post-steroids. We're not just talking about your average transformation here. We're diving into the nitty-gritty specifics of what happened next. So after the unexpected facial hair and the mini male organ situation, Candace didn't just sit back and let life happen. No way. She decided to flip the script and dive into the world of drag. Yep, that's right. Candace, the barmaid turned bodybuilding sensation, stepped into the fabulous world of drag and embraced it like a boss. Imagine this. Candace, once flexing muscles in the gym, now strutting her stuff on stage in heels and glitter. It's like the ultimate metamorphosis, from gym queen to drag diva. And let's not forget, she's not just doing it for kicks. She's doing it because she loves it. Drag became her ticket to unleash her inner performer, to break free from the stereotypes, and in her own words, to make something of the attention she was getting on the street. But hold on, because the unexpected twists don't end there. Candace, now a drag sensation, decided to embrace the labels head-on. Tranny and homo might be thrown around on the street, but Candace decided, why not make something of it? It's like she took society's labels, threw them into a blender, added a dash of glitter, and turned them into the ingredients for her fabulous drag concoction. Now the gym, once the battleground for muscles and hormones, became the backstage for Candace's drag acts. It's not just about acceptance anymore. It's about celebrating the unexpected, turning the unconventional into a performance act, and giving a big glittery middle finger to anyone trying to define her.
Tiny little piece of fabric which barely covered your body, and you're being judged. So you're putting yourself on that stage. Renee Campbell, pro bodybuilder and IFBB world champion. Will be exercising next podium now.
That's all for this video, guys. See you next time, and bye for now.